Hi guys, this is Kelly Misgorski.
And Ryan Frankowski.
This is a last minute spare of the moment episode because we haven't seen each other in a long time.
It's been about a month.
Yeah, we just needed to get back into the studio and we've both been down lately.
I know. It's a little seasonal depression. It's also a little bit of I'm struggling. I've posted about it online. I, reached out to you first, then Jonathan, then Michael. I mean, it's just hard.
And nobody wants to see their friends struggle, so it's hard, and I feel like there's not much I can do to help because like I'm struggling in my own way, in my own little world, and everything's fine. I'm okay. But I am worried that you're not okay. So recently my brother got married. You officiated the wedding.
Yeah. I was very grateful to be asked, and I had a
Yes.
amazing time preparing, and
Yeah.
I just had a great time, like being honored.
We were grateful to have you there. Everything was going great, and I went to put my son to bed, and I came back and you had left the venue. You were just completely gone. You didn't say goodbye. I had no idea you were leaving, and you drove two and a half hours back home. And I just thought, like, what is going on?
I just think it's hard right now, knowing like how far I've come with just being completely booze free, weed free, and being in that environment. I thought I was like past it, but then I saw how much everybody was having so much fun, and like I don't know if everybody was drinking wine, or I just felt like in that moment I'm like, why can't I just like they part of the venue, the bride and groom were so gracious to have a room for us, and like everybody was staying the night, and it just felt like old times. Like the fall was bringing me back to those memories of just being at the cabin with you guys, or just being in a state of like having red wine and cooking a really nice meal and having the fireplace. And it was really hard to be in that environment as soon as the reception started.
Okay. And I kind of had a feeling. I thought it's just strange that you got flighty and you just left. So I figured something wasn't okay. I mean, you didn't ruin the wedding. You didn't make anyone feel weird. But I mean, I let you go because what else was I gonna do? You were already driving away. Did you not feel like bad that you didn't say goodbye?
I'm really
Or
sorry.
you had to protect yourself and you just had to leave?
Honestly, I don't even know how to answer that question.
Because it's like self-perseverance. Like that is a thing.
Self-preservation, yeah.
There it is. Thank you. You're correcting me this time.
I don't know, Kelly. I'm just struggling. I feel like I can't even like joke about it. It's just like,
yeah.
I don't know what to do. I know what to do. Just talk about it.
Let's talk about it. I'm here to listen. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to pretend that like I understand entirely, because I don't. I've never gone through what you're going through right now.
I think what most people like, they kind of feel like I'm just over dramatic about this situation, or they feel like, well, you never really had a problem. You don't know that. You've only seen like the fun version of me, or maybe you've seen the messy version and you kind of chalk it up to, oh, that was just a fluke. Yeah, you could say that, and you could like convince yourself that like, oh, I can handle a glass of wine. And that's where I was at. I was really scared that I was going to just like dip back into it in that moment, because I knew that I had a place to sleep. I knew that everybody was having a good time. Everybody had really good vibes, good energy. And I just I'm catching myself like wanting to taste it and be like, wait, you've never in a year and 8 months or a year and a half ever felt like that was something that you wanted to reach for? And I did.
What do you think is making you suddenly have these thoughts?
I don't know if it's like the time of year. I don't know if it's because I'm in a relationship where they're able to drink. I don't know if it's because I'm now just like getting past the hump of it all and now I'm learning to like live in a world with it because I've been just so heavily focused on work and then not a lot of play. So when I go to play, it feels like everything revolves around booze. And that's, for me, that's hard. It's hard now more than
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah, because your first year of sobriety, you didn't seem to struggle at all.
No, I
You
really
didn't
didn't
seem
feel any
to care.
stress.
Like if you were around it, it didn't seem to affect you, but it's now starting to affect you and you're wanting to like kind of dabble.
Yeah, that's a good word to use.
And I don't like that you're dealing with this like struggle right now.
Thank you. I know that you really always like want the best and you always care about me and check in. And I don't think I'm a weak. I'm not like gonna like have a fucking drink right now. I mean, right now we have water. I'm
Yes,
happy.
we are just doing water today, guys. A little bit different than our usual, but we're just doing water.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just feel like you're a little flighty. It's been hard to even like get together with you. I feel
Yeah.
like you're just trying to like run away. It's like you're just running from something.
I'm avoiding it. I'm avoiding that. Like, I guess in some ways, like, I can see now why people have to be away from it. I thought I was totally fine.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that, like, people that don't have mocktails available, you had mocktails at the wedding. I definitely liked that. I was into that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. But I also know that, like, not having us in the studio regularly, not having that connection that we have like
Hmm.
weekly. Um, I feel like I'm losing a little bit of my best friend because she's taking care of her family.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm losing you because you are no longer an alcoholic, but you're a workaholic and you're burning yourself out. And then
Mm-hmm.
you're thinking about the unthinkable, like, which would be the slippery slope of
Yeah.
taking a sip of what did you call it before? Like the devil's juice.
Yeah, it's like literally, it's just, I mean, for most of us, it's like poison
Yeah, and you can't let it get
because,
a chokehold on you again. You told me something last time I spoke to you that one of the reasons that you really feel strongly that you can never dabble again is because of your safety.
yeah, a lot of times people only know the version of me that was just fun and didn't
Yes.
get messy. They
Which you
just
were fun. You were fun as shit, but you're fun without it.
I know, and I think that's the hardest part because I'm like, I don't need it. I still have a good time. I think
Yeah.
it's just like maybe I miss that feeling that everybody's getting goofy and I'm like thinking about work and I'm thinking about I need to like answer this person back. I need to organize this. Like in some ways, like I finally feel like my adult brain is not able to turn off like it used to when you would have a glass of wine at
Mhm.
the end of a long work day.
Mhm.
My brain is always thinking about what to do next. And it's a good feeling financially. And it's a good feeling knowing that, like, I'm never going to disappoint a client or I'm never going to not be available 24/7.
But you're not turning off. You don't have a work-life balance right now that is healthy for you.
Not really.
And I've noticed that. I noticed that starting like a few months ago, and I was a little bit concerned. It felt like I couldn't even get through a thought with you because you're checking your like work email, or you're checking it's like
My
your client
text.
is calling you,
Right. We
or
tried to
like
do
another
some work
colleague, and
like
it
during the day.
couldn't get anywhere with you because it was you were just full throttle with work.
And I feel like a lot of that was not knowing, like in the beginning, it was like, okay, two clients at a time, then it closed, then another client, and then maybe like three max, but like they're all in different intervals. They're not all at the same time. I feel like now, and a lot of times that comes with freelance, like when you have multiple projects, it's like feast or famine. You're like, okay, I am feasting. I am taking on as much as I can to know
Hmm.
that in January it's going to be slow.
Let's go back to your safety.
Yeah,
You
I
told me
want to
something that
talk
I didn't
about
know
that.
before. You have a scar on your forehead that
Hmm.
I didn't really notice it before until you kind of mentioned it.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
talk
not Harry
about
Potter. Like it's not a lightning bolt like him. It's a fucking indentation, and it's not fucking indentation. It's an indentation.
Yeah.
Um, but really scary part about this is like this was just something that happened in 2019, not that long ago. And I was just having a wild Memorial Day weekend with friends in Palm Springs. They rented a house. I dove into a pool drunk and I skinned this part, my nose, and I'm just like pretending like it's not a big
Did you get
deal.
knocked out? Like, did you get a concussion or you just like got back up and I'm
Just
sure you
got
were
back up. It
bleeding
was
everywhere?
bleeding.
Were
And
people like laughing and like
they were
drunk?
just like, "Oh my god, like come into the kitchen, let's clean you up." And then it was like
That's
then it
crazy.
was like back to drinking.
That is wild.
And I'm thinking to myself, do I have a death wish to get myself that messy to be able to just like not care about like I'm smart, but
Mhm.
when I'm under the influence, I'm dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Like who does that? Like I know better.
Yeah.
Like even and I think that's a slippery slope because
Yeah.
you tend to just like say, "Oh, it only happened once a year. I only fell or I only," but like you remember the guy at Penn State in the fraternity house that fell down the stairs? Nobody knew that he fell. He was in the staircase for hours. He was found the next day dead. Those are the moments that I would get way too messy. And I was fortunate that I had a wingman or a plus one or a wing woman. I mean, you a lot of the times, me and you would be wild at like in college and like we had each other. But
Mhm.
that being said, like at that moment at Penn or at Palm Springs in 2019, diving in a pool, that could have killed me.
It could have. Yeah, a lot of people get paralyzed or die because they dive into a pool.
That would have been worse, being
Yeah.
paralyzed, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, to live like that the rest of your life because of a dumb, drunken
Yeah.
accident.
Well, these are the moments that you can never forget. This is why you do what you do. This is why you're
And
how many
sober.
months sober now?
It's been over 600 days, so 1 year, almost 9 months. I mean, I think to myself how amazing I feel.
Yeah.
So when I get those temptations, I have to abort. And I feel
Yeah.
so bad that I did that to you at the wedding. And I'm really sorry. I didn't want to like just leave you hanging like that because I know that me and you rarely get to spend time together. And I just like, I don't know what to do. Like, why? Like, why do I feel like this after being so strong? Like, and it's so fucked up because I don't want to get to a place where I'm like so successful financially or like get to a place that I sound ridiculous saying that, but like, and then just be like, well, I can fucking reintroduce it again. And then it's the same cycle, it's the same behavior. It slips up on you. Ben Affleck talked about it, how he would get sober for a couple years and then like be like, well, I can have wine at dinner. Like, I'm cool. And then you're just like, that's me. I understand his logic. Like, I'm feeling like I can have wine at a wedding. I can have like some, but then I did that in the past. I gave it up and then started back up. I gave it up and started back up, and it got like, progressively worse of binging. And
Yeah,
not in like a way that like to society it doesn't seem like I had a problem.
I think that it's so normalized these days to be a mess. Sometimes people find it entertaining to see someone
Yeah.
fucking up their life, unfortunately.
Or even just being funny and
Y-
goofy and dumb.
Yeah,
Like it's entertaining when people are drunk because we just are like, we don't see that as a struggle. We just see that as like, oh, they're just like
we're having
letting
fun.
loose. We're having fun,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't know, man. I think that was the week that broke us. That week I was worried. I could feel you starting to struggle. I
Mm,
was worried you wouldn't even make it to the wedding,
I know. I know
but you
you were.
promised you'd be there and I knew I could trust you.
Now at this point where you couldn't trust me in the
Right.
past to
Right.
show up all the time.
Exactly.
And I don't know if that had not as much to do with alcohol, but it definitely had a lot to do on my lack of, I guess, follow through, my lack of like care. I think I'm on this path, this era of like, just want to be the best version of myself.
You need to protect yourself. It's fine. I am obviously supportive. I don't want to put you in a situation where you feel like you need to run away.
No,
I
and you
want you to
weren't,
feel safe.
but you were having fun, and Michael was having fun, and your husband was having fun, and I just felt like I can't even like get on that level. I don't know why. Like, and I think it's weird how like the mocktails in the past worked, and then like it's so easy for people to just be like, you're doing great at work.
Mhm.
Officiating. You're doing like all these things. Like you can like relax and have some wine or have a drink. And I'm like, guys, you don't understand. It's not
Mhm.
like that. It's
Mhm.
not. It gets it's ingrained in me that I like then I can just sit back and relax. It's like if I were to hit the Powerball lottery like multi-millions, I would struggle because then I'd be like, well, financially, I'm good and I'm sick. Like, I'm able to like channel that finances into our businesses. But then I'm like, well, now I hit my number. Like, that was my goal. I'd be like, I'm not going to touch a glass of alcohol until I hit a certain number in my account.
Listen, I know that you do help support people on their
Yeah.
journey, but I want to ask who is supporting you right now? Because I'm getting this dark feeling that you're walking this path kind of alone, and it kind of hurts my heart. Who is
Yeah.
there for you to support you, who understands you and what you're going through? Because a lot of people, like, I can't lie and say that I understand what you're going through because I don't. But I can see the pain in your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was you and Rose, but really, you guys can't relate
Mm-mm.
because you don't have the same issues about it. Like, you guys have your own issues. Like, don't get it
Oh,
twisted.
yeah, I definitely have issues.
But I also have this particular thing that is not common with you guys, so you don't understand it. And I can't tell you guys and I can't restrict you guys to not have it because you guys are not messy in a way that I'm like, have it, I can be around it. But then clearly, right now, I'm so sensitive to it.
Yeah.
At this stage in my sobriety, I thought I would be past it. So you're right. You're absolutely right, Kelly. Like, this is an aha moment. This is not rehearsed. This is off the cuff. Like, you just spoke to me. I need a sponsor.
Yeah.
And a sponsor is something I don't I don't know why we want to make everything super like private because like there's a lot of people that could benefit from AA, including myself, Alcoholics Anonymous. And I do think that I want to normalize this as like this is not a weakness. This is empowerment to say, I have a problem. I'm not a normie. They say normie is somebody that can have drinks and not have a problem. I am a person that does slip into my life, and then it's just like I don't work as hard. I am not, leading a team. I'm not successful. I'm enjoying the weekend. I'm enjoying travel. And maybe to some people that's okay, but I want to be the best version of myself, the highest performer. So with AA, if I go to it, I've done it in LA. I thought it was great. It was like church. I don't want to go to church anymore, but
Right,
I
you're
do
right.
want to go to
So there's a
AA.
stigma about AA that it can be culty
Yes.
or
It's like a weakness, or it's like religion and or religious, and it's like, yes, maybe there's some elements of that in there, but I do feel like I just want to make it acceptable and normal, and let's talk about it. Let's not hide the fact that I go or
yeah.
I'm wanting to go, because I
I
think
think you need a
somebody,
community right now.
yeah, that's it.
So you think you're going to go?
I have to go. I really do. I mean, otherwise I'm going to just dip back into it. I mean, I say that very cautiously.
Yeah. That's scary to hear you
Don't,
say that.
don't, well, and that's the thing that makes me so emotional, because
Yeah.
I'm like, what is your problem? Like, what, like, is this the problem? You go 6 months, 1 year. Like, I used to go 6 months and be fine.
I know you did, but I personally always thought you were doing that to like cut body fat
That's
because you
what
were
it
getting ready
was.
for like a fitness competition or a photo shoot or,
That's what it
and
was.
you audition for things and you have to like
Be
look your
shredded.
best. But maybe you were doing it for other reasons, like
Maybe
subconsciously.
you're right. When you look back at it, I'm like, subconsciously, I liked being in control. Like Miley Cyrus recently was interviewed, and she said, I love being sober now because I can be on, I can be on 100% of the time. I don't have to take the prep work of, maybe if I'm having drinks, of like sobering up, or like from like, like THC can be staying in your body for more than 1 day. So it's like you're a little foggy, and like that can affect her performances, or, it's just like, in the same way with me, I was like, got this great job, this opportunity as a designer and like a project manager for this company. And like, I just took advantage of it because it was like super social and like champagne flowing like all the time. And I just was so foggy and never really like took it to the next level, because I was just like having a jolly happy hours,
Yeah.
traveling and like drinking and, smoking weed and just having a fucking jolly and looking like a mess in the same time, like all in the same time.
Okay, so it's tough to see this like as your friend and as someone who genuinely loves you. How can I support you? I mean, I already told you that I'm not going to be consuming alcohol around you for the
Right.
like at least while you're struggling. I don't know if
Yeah.
this is forever or if it's a season, but I will not be consuming alcohol around you.
Maybe in some weird way, just knowing that it would be nice to like be in environments where there is none of it.
Mhm.
And also I want to respect other people, that like I'll be there whenever I can.
Mhm.
I'm not here to restrict anyone. If you
Mhm.
guys still obviously like want to have fun and drink and smoke and do whatever the fuck you want, I'm not here to tell you what to do. But if I'm invited, if I'm present right now, I can't be around it. And it's like, I don't want to sound selfish. I just want to be like, the flight, like fight or flight. Like,
Mhm.
why fight this feeling?
Yeah.
Like, I recently went to like a big birthday bash weekend, and everybody was so sweet, so nice, into the mocktails, zebra striping, going in and out, have like very supportive.
Mhm.
But after the, I think that's my 2 day max. Like if I'm going to be moving forward with
Mhm.
like feeling comfortable and not having these urges to have a drink or to like smoke some or like to take an edible, it's like I really need to like just be on a 48-hour like window, and then as soon as it's up, be like I got to go back to work or back home or in my safe space because I think it overwhelms me.
I really respect you for setting these boundaries for yourself, and I expect you to follow through on them.
Yeah, I don't follow through. That's my problem.
Yeah, I need you to follow through on them, and I need people in your life to respect what you're saying
Yeah, and like,
because I feel like not everybody takes it seriously because they don't understand.
boy, and I don't really push it.
You
Like
don't. No.
recently, like there was like a little friend group like evening and just like playing games after like a long day of like renovation work. I'm like, they asked me, like, the friend, they were like, do you mind if I like have some drinks and be like, like I just want to ask? And I
Mhm.
was like, absolutely. And then after it, I was like, gosh, I wish I could be cool with this. And
Mhm.
like, so for me, I'm like, I put in my hours and then I flighted, I took off,
Mhm.
but I also like did it in a way that wasn't as abrupt as with you, like driving 2 hours away home, that
Mhm.
when I could have stayed there and when I could have said goodbye. I think what I was afraid was you gonna convince me to stay that evening at the wedding
Mhm.
because I just miss you. I miss
I
your
know.
husband.
I
I
was having
miss
so much fun with your boy. I
I
was like, holy
know.
shit, this is so much fun. So it was such a letdown when you were gone. But
And he was having a great time with you, and I think that's
you
where
know
I'm
what you
like
taught
feeling
me? You taught me let them. Let them.
by Mel Robbins.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, he wanted to go. Let him go. Like, who am I
Yeah.
to tell somebody else what to do? And I'm not going to take it personal. It's not about me, it's
No.
about you.
And it really isn't. And I feel like that's one thing that you understand now, but like
Hmm.
maybe years ago, we both would have taken it
Oh,
personally.
yeah.
Because
Totally.
it's like, that's not fair when you don't see them. It's one thing if we're seeing each other regularly,
Hmm.
we could let it slide.
Yeah.
But to do that and then not have like that much time, and then it's like we're finally together, and it's like, but you know yourself too, like as you get older, you want to be in control of your own bed, your privacy
Hmm.
of like a hotel room.
Yeah.
Um, you want to be able to like just remove yourself if people are drinking. It's like people don't understand what it's like to be sober whenever you're drinking, because they're just like, I'm so fun and smiley and all that. Like I don't want to like mood flip. I mean
Right.
I almost like want to fake it. So maybe this whole year and a half I've been able to be an actor and fake my
You have been.
fun.
Yep. Hmm.
And it's fun for me because I'm an actor, and it's
Hmm.
it's a it's like I'm a salesperson, so it's like maybe I'm just so my batteries are so drained
Hmm.
from like working in sales that if it's involving like money, client problem, commissions, like I said, money, commissions, you know what I mean? Like I think if it's like paying the bill, or if it is like a career like growth opportunity, I'm ready to put on the face like we got this. I don't care what kind of scenario. I mean, I even celebrated with a client. They had no idea I had mocktails. They're closing and they're
Hmm.
buying new, and we did it all so fast, and they were so grateful. They wanted to take me out, and they like to have some beverages, some adult beverages, and they were like thinking I was buzzed and
Yeah.
funny and goofy
Mhm.
because I did not let the I made sure the waitress told, but that's where I'm like, why am I feeling so I feel like I'm gonna let them down if I tell them I don't drink.
I I I
Do you hear me?
I understand what you're saying. Um yeah, it can be a letdown if you're like, "Let's go get some drinks. Let's go celebrate." And then
Right, and then you're the
you're
only
ready to
one.
get litty cat and then the other person is like, "Oh, I don't drink." Well, then it's like, "Okay, what's the for me, I'd be like, "Okay, what's the point?" Maybe like I don't want to drink now either. So then it can
Right.
like it just changes like what the other person might have had in mind.
I know. Comment below. Do you guys want to have happy hour if one person's drinking and the other's not? So, like, if me and you go out, I think you
Yeah.
used to.
I
I
used
think you
to, but I'm
used
I'm
to
realizing like I'm
with
just
me.
more of like because it didn't bother you and you would start acting like you were an actor, which is draining as well
Right.
for you. So
But maybe I would play off of your funny
maybe,
goofiness. In some ways,
maybe.
like, I think it's hard to put a pin in, like,
Mhm.
exactly how this is caused. I think it's seasonal. I asked Chat GPT, I said, why am I feeling this so far in? And they said the first year can be easier of sobriety because you are just kind of like happy to get away from it. It's a new feeling. You're loving like the progression. You're loving the way your body's changing physically
Mhm.
and getting more snatched and being
Mhm.
able to eat more like whatever you want because you're not getting those empty calories or empty, like, whatever it is. And then you get to like year two and it might be harder because I'm in a relationship and they still drink and they don't have a problem with it and they are very respectful to me and they don't actually, they said that one of the best qualities about me is they look how strong I am to be in this world and not just dip back into it because they wish that they could be like just in a position of like, I don't need it if other people have it.
Mhm.
And it's like they respect me so much. So then they're curbing theirs because they're like, well, if we're just
Yeah.
together, we're not drinking.
Yeah. Well, I think that's how social drinking happens. It's like maybe you weren't gonna have that drink for someone who's not sober, but then
Right.
you're with someone who is, so then you just
Right.
do it.
You're not going to have wine by yourself if you're
Right.
married and you're like, well, I mean, I guess you would if you, I think that's why some people that together, they just like, they either drink less together
Mhm.
or they drink even more because it's like that's their identity. Like
Mhm.
they on a Friday, maybe they don't want to go out. Let's have wine and charcuterie, or let's throw back some of those Miller Lights and have some fun, like have some Jameson.
Yeah.
That's what I miss. I miss that feeling of like connection
Mhm.
with people.
Mhm.
Now I'm feeling there's not a lot of connection on my end with others when they are drinking because I'm not like able to feel that as much as I used to. Like the goofy
Mhm.
placebo effect. I need to get
Yeah.
back to my placebo.
Well, I want to say that I'm sorry for not checking in. I'm sorry for like not knowing that you were struggling. I'm not going to discount your struggle at all. I just I should have done better and checked in on you. I thought you were just good.
I know, and
So
that's
check
what,
on your sober friends, guys.
yeah, please do. They need your help. We do, all of us. Also, if you are struggling with alcohol or substance, please reach out to me, slide into my DMs, ask for help. I know I'm asking for help from my friends, my, boyfriend, my family. I'm being able to like get back and recalibrate and realize like why I'm doing this is not worth a glass of wine one night. It's not worth it. I don't want to go back down that slippery slope. And I'm here for you. Kelly's here for
I am.
you.
I'm here
My
for you.
my
Mhm.
sober curious bestie, mindful drinker. We all can come together and still have a good time. And just remember that you can always just distance yourself from the activity. Irish exit.
Yeah.
It's not a frown upon
If
as much.
somebody's really your friend, they are going to understand why you had to leave. And I want to thank you, Ryan, for being so vulnerable. This isn't something everyone would feel comfortable talking about. Thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for putting yourself out there, because in doing that, I think that you're able to help others
I
know
hope
that they're not
so.
alone.
I really hope so.
And I really respect that. We're going to keep you updated on this journey.
Hmm.
I hope that you do go to AA.
I'm definitely working on that. I want to go. So you hold me accountable. I
Yes,
need you and I love you and thank you for always being my bestie.
of course. And I will even go with you if I'm welcome. I
I
don't
would
know how
love
that
that.
works. Am I
See,
welcome?
that's what I want. I need you to come with me.
Okay, I will. Then we can tell you guys how it went. I think that it would probably
You're getting me all
be
emotional. I don't want to
enlightening. Oh my
cry.
gosh. Yeah, I don't want you to cry either.
I feel like I couldn't do this without you, without this podcast. I don't think I would be able to be as strong as I am right now. And I think also too, being away from it, I don't want to put it all on the heaviness of we have to film or I'm not going to be sober. But I do think in this weird life that we live on, we were meant to do this. This is our mission. We want to normalize the new happy hour. Social gatherings do not have to be only alcohol and THC. They can also be mocktails or it also can be mocktails or
Messy.
this is Ryan Franco and
Kelly Mizgorski.
okay, Miss Missy. Thank you
Lovely
so
being back in the
much.
studio. This was a heavy one, guys, but we promise we have some fun things coming.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit fun next time.
Yeah.
This is too heavy.
But thank you for watching, and we will see you all soon.
Remember to share and subscribe on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Love you guys.
Toodles.